Now that I am sober, I take back what I said. I'm sitting with this love hangover, and boy, it's hurting my head.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of PLAX's Picks here on PLAXtv. Let's get into it. I got a little bit of a theme here, not like last week or the week before, because I missed last week. I'm sorry about missing last week, by the way. But I got a little bit of a theme here. You guys will see as we go along with it. But last week I did a special episode. It was or the week before, sorry. The week before I did a special episode. It was a New York City drill music edition. And next week I got another special edition coming out for you guys. But this week just has like a slight theme that you'll notice. At number 5, I have Sober by Mahlia.
Now that I am sober, I take back what I said. I'm sitting with this love hangover, and boy, it's hurting my head. It's the middle of October, and we just came to an end. I'm just sorry that there ain't no time left. You and I were over, me and you are done. When I wanted to be closer, you just wanted to run.
Now this joint, I can't remember when I heard this joint, but I just remember the first time hearing it, and I was just like, I just fell in love. I fell in love with I think I seen the video first. I think that's mostly what it was. I seen Mahlia, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so gorgeous, and her voice is amazing. And now I remember. The first time I heard this song was on Colors. That was the first time I heard this song. It was on Colors. I was like, she's so beautiful. This song is magnificent. Her voice is amazing. I gotta save this song, and I've been listening to it ever since. I can't remember exactly when. Maybe it might have been when it first came out. Whenever her Colors episode for Sober came out, I've been listening since then. Because I remember I was really heavy on watching Colors, like I was up to date on what they was putting out at the time. They not every single like episode of Colors, but like if it seemed like something that I would like, I would click on it. Even if it was something that I wasn't too sure about, I would still click on it just to see. And this was one of the joints, and man, like she from the UK. And Mahlia is just amazing, and I've been following her ever since. I think I follow her on Instagram too, just in case she drops something new, because I really love her music. I love the music she do with LMA and stuff like that, and I can't wait to hear what she do next. At number 4, I have What You Want to Try by Masego.
I'm in Detroit with Khadijah, like 10 villains rolling wheel. It's organic, how we speed through midnight moments, pouring vehicles. 15 minutes of fame, or 15 minutes away from finding love in the way. For is you someone to wait for? Is he trying to stay on the ride, or is he trying to leave the vibe? Take it to the altar if you want to slide. Renaissance trap, baby, make a ride.
Now, if you've been paying attention to the R&P podcast, you might have noticed that Masego was our artist of the week a few weeks ago or a couple weeks ago. And that's because Rick has been listening to him for a while, but he recently dropped a album by the name of Masego. And that shit is beautiful. It's a beautiful album all the way through, no skips. And Rick was just putting me on to him more and more and just telling me to listen to it. And I listened to the album all the way through. And I liked a lot of songs on the project, but my favorite song is this joint right here. Mainly because he kind of took the Tom's Diner melody a little bit, and I just love Tom's Diner. I'm surprised actually Tom's Diner hasn't been on PLAX's picks yet, but it will be, because that's one of my favorite songs of all time, like just in general. So when I heard his little melody, his little Tom's Diner melody, I was like, oh, this is my shit right here. It's a few songs on Masego's recent project that I enjoy, and I realized doing research about him for Artist of the Week how many really dope songs that he had that I didn't even know that he made, or I didn't remember that he made. And you guys are gonna see more Masego on PLAX's picks for sure, because I'm a fan at this point. I wasn't a fan before, not because I didn't enjoy his music, but I was just unaware. But I'm definitely a fan now, for sure. Huge shout out to Masego. At number 3, she is a reoccurring artist on PLAX's picks. I think she's been on here like 2 or 3 times already. I Won't Tell by Baby Rose featuring Smino.
I'll take the money, don't need the fame. It's temporary, I say it's okay. You're not the kind to take up my space. I love the way you say the things you say. It's just the money, things that you do. It takes a go, you're a bit of move. Some need emotion, I'll take the thrill. Let's make a deal, I'll keep my lips sealed. I won't tell.
I don't gotta talk too much about this. If you've been watching PLAX's picks or watching the R&P podcast, she was our first artist of the week. I think so. No, she wasn't. She was like our second artist of the week. 80 Perp was our first artist of the week. But I just love Baby Rose, man. I can't stress that enough. Her voice just takes me to a place that I haven't been probably ever. Like, her voice is just magnificent. And on this song specifically, she just took it to a different level. It was more funky. It wasn't so like somber and I guess you could say thought-provoking. She was more so being groovy, and I love that. I was like, wow, okay. I was like, wow, she not only has an amazing voice, but she could do a lot of different things with it. And then obviously having Smino on the track, I'm a newfound like full-fledged Smino fan. Having Smino on the track, you really can't go wrong. He always kills it. And she broke the mold because she had Smino on a feature and he didn't have 2 verses and a hook. He just had a verse. So I think that's just revolutionary, because everybody else that got Smino on the track, he'd be having like 2 or 3 verses, the hook, and basically be a Smino song. So, so I feel like she broke the mold a little bit with that. Yeah, but Baby Rose, that's my girl. I would love to have her on the pod or on the stream, or it don't even gotta be just, I would just love to sit down and have a conversation with her, to like pick her brain and ask her how she discovered her voice was so amazing, like all that shit. But check out I dropped something. Check out Artist of the Week on the R&P podcast. We always talking about dope artists every week on Sundays. Make sure you go over there. The link will be in the description down below for that. But at number 2, we got another song by the name of Sober. But this song, this Sober, is by Childish Gambino.
And now that it's over, I'll never be sober. I couldn't believe, but now I'm so high. And now that it's over, I'll never be sober. I couldn't believe, but now I'm so high. But now I'm so high. But now I'm so high. But now I'm so high.
Now when Gambino, well, first off, I'm a fan of Donald Glover in general. Everything he does, his music, his acting, his comedy, his directing, his producing, everything he does, I'm a huge fan of Childish Gambino, Donald Glover. I've been looking up to him for years, because what he does is basically what I would like to be. Just a well-rounded person that does a lot of different things. You never really know what you're gonna get from him. Is he gonna drop an album? Is he gonna do a stand-up special? Is he producing a show? Is he just acting in a show? Is he writing some stuff for people? You just don't know. But no matter what he's putting out, you're excited about it because you know it's gonna be great. And that's what I hope to be. That's what I try to be now. With like my YouTube channels and then future stuff that should be on the way. And Sober is from an album that he did. I think it was a mixtape called Stone Mountain. I actually didn't like that mixtape, to be completely honest with you. I did not like Stone Mountain at all, but the one song on Stone Mountain that kept me alive basically was Sober. And it was just so vulnerable. And it was a taste of what we ended up getting on Awaken My Love. Like it was like different from what he had done previously. It was different from everything else on Stone Mountain, and you kind of felt like, oh, he's on to something. Like he about to do something with this. Like this is crazy. At least that's what I felt. And then we ended up getting Awaken My Love, and that changed something in me at the time, because I was just like, I'm already a fan of this dude, and he's going way left, a whole different way, and I love it. It was great. But like I said, I look up to Gambino still to this day. I know y'all probably like, damn nigga, you 25 years old looking up to people. If you're good at what you do, I can admire that. I don't care how old you are. You could be like Kai Cenat. I look up to Kai Cenat. He like 5 years younger than I am, because he's doing what I would like to do. He's accomplishing what I would like to accomplish. And shit, if Kai wanted to sit down and give me some pointers, I would be open ears with a notepad listening, because like, don't matter how old you are, what gender you are, what you believe in or anything like that, as long as you're not a evil, bad person and you good at what you do, I respect you. I possibly could look up to you, and I would like to get some pointers from you. That's just me though. That's not everybody's like that. That's just me. Like I don't care about, like, people like to say, "Are you glazing them?" I don't necessarily believe in that. I feel like glazing is when you're just blindly like devoted to somebody, or just like hyping somebody up blindly, like without even thinking about it. You're just like, no, this person's great. Like that might be glazing. But if you're just a fan of somebody, or if you just look up to somebody, or if you respect somebody, or if you just showing love to somebody, I don't think that's glazing. I think society is like making showing love bad, and I don't think that's a good thing. But that's a story for another day. I might do a rant about that, or talk about it on the podcast. Who knows? Yeah, so that was Sober by Childish Gambino, Donald Glover. I can't wait till he drops some more music. I believe he hinted at dropping more music, so hopefully that's coming soon. But at number 1, I have Vultures by Collard and MTMBO. I don't know who that is, but let's run it up.
Golden, my heart is still open. I say golden, so golden. You circle like vultures. Golden, golden, my cup runneth over.
I heard Vultures on a Netflix show. Yep, I heard Vultures on a Netflix show, and I can't remember what show it was, which is crazy. Maybe Umbrella Academy, because the Crazy remix that this white lady did, the CeeLo Green Crazy remix, or Gnarls Barkley Crazy remix that this white girl did, I seen that on Umbrella Academy, and I know that for sure. Vultures, I heard maybe a movie, possibly. I can't remember. Can't remember exactly where I heard it from, but I just remember when it came on during the scene. I believe it might have been one of the last scenes of the movie or the show or whatever. I was like, oh my God, like I have to find the song. Like I paused it, listened to it, like played it back, and like search for it on Google and shit like that because it was just so beautiful. I was like, I need this song. And I don't do that all the time. It's only a few cases, like the Crazy remix, because I really enjoyed that. That'll probably be on PLAX's picks at some point. And this time, I can't remember too many other times where I stopped the show or the movie that I was watching and was like, I need to find this song. That don't happen all the time. And Vultures was definitely one of them. It's just a beautiful song. The singing is beautiful. The instrumental in the background is beautiful. I believe they had like a mixture of a beat and a band playing at the same time. And it's just like when you listening to it, it's like you floating. It's like you floating. Like when I listen to Baby Rose, it's like you just lay back and you just float with the song and let it take you wherever you need to go. But yeah, Vultures by Collard and MTMBO. I might even check out some more Collard or MTMBO, whoever. Like, I don't know how the dynamic with that, but it worked. That's all I gotta say. It worked. I might check them out some more, just to see like if there's other songs that I may like on their projects or singles or anything like that. But yeah, Vultures by Collard and MTMBO. That is number one, and that's it, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of PLAX's Picks. Episode 12. We run it through them actually. It's 12 straight episodes. I think I only missed 1 week. And that's pretty good for me. That's pretty good because I edit like 8 video at bare minimum 8 videos a week, and sometimes it gets a little tough just to keep track of it, especially like managing regular life, 9 to 5, my daughter, and then trying to get these videos out. But I'm gonna do my best to stay consistent with y'all. Even if I don't get it out on Saturday, I'll have it out on a Tuesday or something like that. Or I'll give you guys another video instead. I don't know, but you know, I love you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy everything I'm doing, not just PLAX's Picks, but the basketball videos, the skits, the reactions, the streams, all of that stuff. What else? Oh yeah, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you ding that notification bell so you know every time I drop a video. And most of all, YouTube, I love you guys. Peace.
Now that I am sober, I take back what I said. I'm sitting with this love hangover, and boy, it's hurting my head.